So I posted a vlog the other day of me getting ready for an audition. And so I wanted to bring you some of the actual audition footage and talk about what I think went well, where I think I can improve, and just any thoughts that I have upon reflection. For some context, this is my 23rd audition of the year. Obviously, numbers are down due to everything that's happening in the industry right now. So I have a little bit more time to reflect after each audition and actually try and implement some changes. And you'll see, I usually don't sit down this much while prepping or while auditioning. I think that there's some really beautiful, fun, creative things that can happen in the frame when you add blocking and movement. And I love doing that. But it was really intentional with this setup. This character is someone who is returning to their hometown with a lot of disappointment. She's facing one of those life-altering moments where you're really just questioning what you're doing with your life and how all of the things in your life have even led to the point that you're at, because it's just bewildering, but also just because of the emotional pressure that she's facing. Things are a little dicey, and she's trying to find something to grasp onto. I knew that she needed to be really grounded. And I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't overdoing anything. It felt like a really simple, really quiet moments. I am known for emotional scenes, and I think it's harder for me, actually. My main focus in emotional scenes is actually to pull back. Trying not to cry was particularly difficult. I didn't think that crying was going to help the scene in any way. And so I really tried to refrain myself as much as possible until the very end from letting tears fall. But I am such a hypersensitive person that in these kinds of scenarios, that is what I have to focus on more, being really grounded, but also not letting the emotions get ahead of the train. And so having these moments of vulnerability and having these moments with other characters where you're really, having some serious conversations, but a normal person in the world, even if they're having serious conversations, is not like bursting into tears just because it's a serious conversation. Now, of course, I may bust into tears, but this story is not about me. And so I do think that I did well in that regard of like, it's not overly emotional. You can see that she's going through things, but it's not like crazy. What I think I would like to improve on from this performance, this character to me had nervous energy and had something a fragility to her, um, that I really enjoyed. But I feel like, if anything, it may have been showing a little more than I would have liked it to be. Understanding that she is vulnerable and fragile and going through things, but not having to show everything that she goes through is something that I probably would have changed in that if I had more time to analyze and come back to the script. And that's all for me, guys. Let me know in the comments if you're interested in more audition related content. Until next time.